Hey beauties! Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry it's taking me this long to get back onto the channel, but I promised a story time in the title that you saw when you clicked on this video, and I promise there's an explanation why I've been absent. So today's video is a little brief story time of some things that have gone on over the last couple of weeks and why I've been absent, while I show you my new nighttime routine. I've tweaked with this for a couple of weeks now, and I can see a difference in my skin and everything. I'm so excited to show you guys the stuff I have and how I get ready for the night. So without further ado, let's get started. First, I'm going to take my makeup off. Now, I know that there has been a lot of hype about coconut oil, but I am just now getting on that trend. So I went and I bought some organic, virgin, unrefined coconut oil. And I promise this is my beauty coconut oil. I keep the stuff I cook with completely separate, so don't worry. Let's get in here. So, you're probably wondering where I've been the last couple of weeks. Well, for those of you who don't know, I actually work a full-time job. I used to just be a server 5 days a week, but I actually got hired at my local hospital. I say local, but it does act as like the main huge hospital for like our entire region, so. And I got hired on to work in the pediatric unit. I'm an office clerk there. I'm not a nurse or anything like that. I answer the phone, I help people with their appointment, and I give them directions in the hospital, and a big part of my job is answering the phone. Anywho, I started a full-time job. It's a 9-to-5 job, and then I keep working at the restaurant that I am at currently. I'm only down to 3 or 4 nights a week there. So average, I work about 62 hours a week. 62. So it's been a little crazy around here, and I just have not sat down and recorded a video until today. Whoa, that was a weird sound my stomach just made. Am I hungry? So in amidst all of that chaos, all the changes to my schedule, especially my sleep schedule, I have found out I have breaking out a lot less than I normally do. I think being away from the restaurant has helped me with that, but I still get breakouts. So with changing my sleep schedule and working more and everything, I needed to make some changes. I changed my diet, I changed my exercise, and I changed my skin routine. After I've removed my makeup, I like to go in with my face exfoliant. It's a very gentle exfoliant. I happen to use Olay's Cleansing Fusion. It has a little bit of micro polishing properties. Don't worry, it's not sponsored by Olay, but Olay, if you want to hit me up, yeah. Let's put some of this on our face, and I'll tell you about some stuff that's been going on besides me starting this new job, because I promise you a lot's been going on. So after, about 4 weeks at this job, we ended up getting a gigantic, huge, horrific snowstorm. I'm sure you read about it in the news. Like, only a few states were not affected by it, but I live in the Midwest, so we got it hard. And when I say hard, I mean hard. What normally happens when we get a snowstorm in this part of the country is it blizzards for like, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that. We get about a foot of snow. It melts in like a day or two. That's really it. However, this time, it ended up snowing so much and blizzarding so bad that the clinic I worked at was closed down. I got water all over my shirt. So the clinic was closed, most local businesses were closed. I don't think they declared it as a state of emergency in my town, but we went to the grocery store to just make sure we had everything. Both of our jobs told us to stay home, don't go on the roads, get everything we need Tuesday night. of this past week. So we went to the grocery store just to make sure we had groceries and the cats had food, all that good stuff. And they were out of almost everything. They were out of eggs, bottled water, flashlights, candles, like a bunch of stuff. People were panicking. It was crazy. And so we were shut in our house for 2 days while it blizzarded. And luckily where we live in my neighborhood, we didn't get hit with a power outage, but some of my friends did. And that was kind of a big deal. Luckily they weren't without power for very long, but the fact that it went out at all is just ugh. Next I moisturize my lips. And I'm going in with the Burt's Bees All Weather. It has an SPF of 15, which is really good for your lip area, your puckering tools over here. So I like to put some on before I get into any other skincare stuff because I tend to kind of lick my lips while I do stuff and my lips get really chapped. Continuing on with the story, after the 2 days we were getting ready to go to work. Well, because of the shape of the house that we live in, it kind of makes like this weird like L shape, and the snow had drifted in such a way that there was easily 3.5 to 4 feet of snow in front of our door. It took me and my husband 4 hours to get out of our house, and the reason it took so long is because we had our snow shovel outside and we couldn't get out of the door. So we were like getting things of water, of boiling water, to pour onto the snow and melt it so we can maybe move the door. And then when we got to that point where we could maybe get our hand through the door, we were using like coffee mugs to get out. It took forever. I had to miss a whole nother day of work. It was crazy. It was a big deal, and in fact people in our town are still talking about it. Hang on. My hair is driving me nuts. Oh, I have reached my final 4. Jealous? Anywho, amidst starting a new job, this horrendous snowstorm and everything, I could have recorded in that 2-day period we were snowed in, but I was so nervous about the power going out, I wanted to save my phone. So, now that I've taken my makeup off, I gently exfoliated my skin. So now before we add like our serums and our moisturizers and stuff, I always do a face mask. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Magnetic Mask. It's a beauty shield, has antioxidants, has antioxidant enriched skin protection. And yeah, if you guys have seen this stuff like on Instagram, it was a big trend maybe a year ago, and this stuff actually really works. It is so legit. And the first time I felt it, it felt so cool. I felt it the first time when me and my friends did like a spa night for my birthday last year. And so my friend Ashley got me my own kit. So that was lit, Ash. I hope you're watching this video because you're my friend and you like to support your friend's endeavors. So girl, shout out to you. This stuff is amazing. I typically go for like those cute little face masks you get from, what is it, Face Ecology or something like that. But I've been obsessed with the Hollywood Glam Glow. It's just really hard to get off. So I don't want to go through all that work. I'm just going to do like a quick pore reset on my face. So let's get into this. That was a struggle. Okay, so you put like this little plastic thingy on your wand here to keep it clean, because that stuff gets like all over the place and you're doing your whole face, so you're gonna get a lot of product on this little wrapper thing. And I'm going to purposefully leave my nose undone because I like to do the pore strips. I suffer for some really large pores, so I have to do like a BlackHead strip probably once or twice a week, just so I feel that it got everything. So I'm gonna avoid my eyes and just go all over my face really quick like, and then we'll put the pore strip on, and then after that this will have dried a decent amount, and then we can take it off with the magnet. Okay, so the mask is on. It smells It smells good. I just don't know how to describe what it smells like. Like I said, before we take off the magnetic strip, I'm gonna do one of these little pore strip bad boys. Oh, there. So now I got my face mask on, I got my pore strip on and everything. So let's see how long this stuff was supposed to stay on my face. 5 or 10 minutes, okay. So we're definitely gonna be doing some fast forwarding in the editing here. While this is continuing to dry, I will continue on with the rest of my nightly routine. And one thing I started to do after I heard it on the Glowing Up podcast, hang on, I got a rogue thing, there we go. So I started using the Vital Proteins Beauty Collagen. It has 15 grams of collagen. It's supposed to help with your skin, your hair, your nails. And although I wear acrylic nails, I do want to take care of the nails underneath. And it's just a dietary supplement. These aren't sponsored either, but the only complaint I have about this, because I've been using it for a week and I can already tell there's like more elasticity in my skin and my face. It feels better. The only thing is that it tastes absolutely disgusting. It is so bad. Like, how would I describe? Like, when you smell it, it smells really good. This is the strawberry lemon. It smells really good. Like that countryside strawberry lemonade mix you would get as a kid. Like, that's what it smells like. It smells really good. However, tasting it is so bad. I mean, I can't imagine a lot of dietary supplements taste like super fantastic. That's why you put them in stuff like tea. And I just put it with some hot water because honestly, if you don't do it with tea or something warm, it takes so long to dissolve, even if you do little increments at a time. That's another thing. Blendability is a little difficult. However, I noticed a change in my skin, so I'm gonna keep drinking this stuff. There we go. And now that it's incorporated with the hot water, we'll just take a little stir here. Stir it up. Don't let the taste fool you guys, because it makes my skin feel amazing. So, okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so we're gonna take our strip off and should I show you no, I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you the BlackHead. You probably can't tell in the screen, but I can tell in my mirror. Like, I get them right here. It's really weird. Now, time for the fun part. We can take our magnet now. Watch this. This is so cool. Ah! Look at that. Isn't it like the neatest, grossest thing you've ever seen in your life? Like, forget peel porn. Do magnet porn. And the whole thing is you're not supposed to like rub the wrapping on your face. You need to hold it away from your face. So like, just so you can see that I'm doing what I'm saying, I'm gonna show you. Let me clean this off. There we go. Just clean off this really quick. Okay, now watch. You see some? Isn't that neat? Ah, it tickles. That tickles. Above my lip, that tickles. That's funny. I didn't think I'd be this excited about doing this on camera, but it is so much fun. Ashley, girl, you changed my life in more ways than one, and this is definitely one of those ways you changed my life. On to the next part of my skincare routine. I have stopped using moisturizer whenever I take my makeup off with coconut oil. Sometimes I'll do coconut oil and sometimes I'll do micellar water. So when I use micellar water, I will hydrate with a moisturizer. So I started using this Rose All Day Oil-Free Serum by Physicians Formula. It's supposed to tighten and brighten, and believe me, it tightens. And you're just supposed to do a couple drops and moisturize them or rub them into your face. And honestly, it smells amazing, like roses. It smells so good. So I just drizzle a little bit, like a cake. I really want cake. I've been wanting cake for days now. Speaking of cake, I told you guys I would tell you some more story stuff. And one of the stories is that I decided to change my diet and vitamin routine. I've never been one to really enjoy a whole lot of meat. That's part of the reason I went vegan before. And you guys know why I'm not vegan anymore. And if you don't, check out other videos here popping up on my channel. Or check out my blog posts on saffymanda@wordpress.com. I went into a whole thing about why I'm not vegan anymore and how my body just like shut down because I was not putting emphasis on protein. I would love to go back to being vegan eventually. I just need to get some stuff in order. I want to consult with a nutritionist, all this stuff. So after I decided to change everything, I went to like a 1200 calorie, 1300-ish diet. This is Elizabeth Arden's Advanced Lip Fix Cream. I just put some on my lips. And so I started doing like vegan protein shakes and protein powder and eating things with no cheese, no bread. I don't eat sugar anymore, like no candy or anything like that. And I gotta say, I feel terrific and I feel like I've made a change. When I weighed myself the day before I started my new job and then I weighed myself 2 days ago, I lost 11 pounds. So I've been doing that, and I've also been taking these really fun probiotic gummies because I had digestive issues outside of being ridiculously lactose intolerant. Like dairy just it almost kills me. So I started taking this probiotic, and I hate taking those gigantic horse pill vitamins. I hate it. And so I started taking these gummies. And I take one every night after I finish my skincare routine, like before I brush my teeth and everything. So I'm gonna pop one of these bad boys. I like eating candy, just like peach. Now we're on to the final part of my nightly routine, which is dry brushing. Now, I read about dry brushing in Goop. Don't make fun of me. I love Goop. I love Gwyneth. That lifestyle. It just, I don't know, it sings to my heart for some reason, and I love it. So I read about dry brushing on the Goop lifestyle page, and so it said that it can help with inflammation and redness and just exfoliating. And brief story time, I have always had KP ever since I was a kid. Now, if you don't know what KP is a skin condition where, like, I'll just show you. I'm not as embarrassed as I used to be. Like, you can see like these little red patches. Yeah, that's KP. It means that my hair follicles are getting plugged because my body makes too much keratin. So it ends up looking really bumpy and red and patchy. I always get asked if I'm sunburnt, which I'm not. And honestly, I can't even get behind the common name for it, which is chicken skin. I hate it. I find it incredibly offensive, but whatever. So all of these articles would tell me to exfoliate, you know, avoid tanning beds, use an oil-free moisturizer, avoid the sun, like all this stuff. Guess what sis over here did? So I was that unique person who did everything a dermatologist told her to do, and it still didn't work. So I decided, okay, what's the worst thing that could happen? Make it worse? Like, so I'm gonna try dry brushing. Sis, let me tell you, it worked. I am not kidding. I did it for a week. Now, I really should have done a before and after picture of this because you can see that it looks pink, right? And bumpy. Like, this is normal. This happens all the time, every day, since I was probably like 5 years old. And they say it goes away as an adult, but mine didn't. So you can see how it's like, it's pink, like my face, right? Normally it gets so beet red that it looks like I'm sunburned. When I started using this, it started to change. Like, I'm gonna show you because the results are almost instantaneous, okay? So my arm, and you're supposed to go toward your heart when you do this. And you don't wanna like scratch yourself. If you're scratching with these bristles, you're doing it too hard. And it should take you about 3 to 5 minutes to do your whole body, but I'm not doing my whole body in front of you guys on camera. So you just gently, and you can hear it. Yeah. And it feels good. Now just compare. okay? I didn't exfoliate this one, but I exfoliated this one. You can see that it just, for some reason, it takes the redness out. Now watch on my really bad KP. I'm gonna go up. Just wait. You can see it. There, I mean, there's like, look here where I didn't exfoliate, and look on the top. You guys saw how pink and patchy it was. I don't know what it is, but it works. So if you're considering dry brushing, I highly recommend it. This costs like $5 at Target. They have some ones where you can like reach behind you, which I'm definitely gonna get, but I was impatient, so I went to Target and I bought, this was the first thing I grabbed. So, well guys, there you have it. There is my daily night routine. I take off my makeup without any harsh makeup removers. If it's not organic, unrefined, virgin coconut oil, it's some really nice natural micellar water. I washed my face with some mild exfoliant to reduce the redness and polish. I added my lip stuff, I did a face mask, I did my little oil-free serum, and then I dry brush every night. And then in the midst of all of that, of course, I brush my teeth and I take my probiotic. So that is my new nighttime routine. And sprinkled in there were a couple of little stories for your entertainment. I hope you found them entertaining. Last gulp. Again guys, I'm not hating on Vital Proteins at all. I'm not hating on this brand, it's just it doesn't taste that great to me, especially after I had a peachy, sugary vitamin gummy. This stuff does not taste the greatest, so mix it with something. But honestly, you can see, I'm gonna get a little closer, hang on. Like, you guys know from my videos how I do my makeup and everything, I have very prominent smile lines. I've always had very prominent smile lines, you know, see? That collagen's working. It's tightening up my skin. I don't feel like it's doing this, which I really shouldn't do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god, stop. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my video after over a month of not being on YouTube. Again, I'm sorry. It was just crazy. I had to get used to new routines, and then we got snowed in for 2 days. So I promise I will be a little bit more consistent about uploading videos. And if you guys don't want to wait for a video, I'm active on Twitter, I'm active on Snapchat, I'm active on Instagram. Check me out on all of those platforms and hit me up if you guys want to see a specific type of video, have questions or something like that. I definitely want to do more Instagram live stuff now that I have weekends free. And as always guys, be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I somehow ended up gaining 4 more followers when I wasn't posting. Wait. Again guys, thank you so much. I love you beauties so much. Be safe out there. See you next time.